This is a demo of a global response dispatch system that I've developed using the ArcGIS Server Flex API. In front of you on the map, there's two sets of icons. There's some helicopters that identify the locations of the response teams that are available to respond to events. Each response team is classified by a set of four criteria: diplomacy, medical, military, and environmental. This is a number of 1 to 100 that defines how ready a team is to respond to a certain event, certain type of event. Also give you some information about ground speed and time for departure. The events themselves are identified as these red flags on the map. And also given the same criteria rating, these criteria on the event side define what type of response is required to appropriately respond to this event. If you flip over to the Twitter tab, you can actually pull in Twitter data for this location. Just passes the lat long coordinate to the Twitter search API, and it gives you back a list of tweets for that location. This is updated every couple minutes, so it's live as it's rolling in. They added a analysis tool that allows me to dispatch the correct response team based on a couple of different indexes, so basically on response time and also on capability. So it uses the ground speed and the distance to the event, as well as the capability index, finds the team that's best able to respond to this event. Took it a little bit further, that combines those two indexes, the time index and the capability index, shows it to you stacked up on a bar chart so you can see both these things together. You can also adjust some of the indexes by a certain factor. So say if you care a little bit less about capability and you're more interested in getting a team there as soon as possible, different options appear to you. So this is just kind of a recommendation tool. That's basically it on the analysis side. I included a couple tools, or a few tools from ArcGIS Online. One of them is to change the map type from streets to topographic to imagery fairly quickly. I'm just going to put it back to streets because that's what I want. Also mentioned the Twitter. There is a Twitter panel that I've added here that basically just docks, and you can do your work and watch Twitter information roll in as it's updated. This is Twitter information for each of the red flags on the map representing the events. I'm just going to close this up so I get a little bit more screen. There's a find tool that allows me to quickly navigate to locations. So if I want to go to Miami, there is a hurricane there that I need to respond to, so I quickly just click on it, zooms to it. If I'm a responder, so there's my hurricane that I need to deal with. If I'm a responder, the first thing I'd want to know, if hurricane was approaching landfall, I'd want to know how many people live in the polygon where the hurricane's about to make landfall. And here I see it's 5.2 million, just over. One of the really interesting tools that they've got here, or that they provide with ArcGIS Online, is a drive time calculator. So if I was to set up an emergency command center, I click on the map, it'll draw me concentric polygons, color coded. It tells me how far or how long it's going to take to drive to certain locations. So there's my polygon. There's some routing information that they've also provided, so it gives me the ability to add a barrier into here. So I can add a barrier, I'll add a couple, and I want to say that I want to drive from here to there, and it will route around the barriers that I've identified. So it's a useful tool in case of emergency when roads are having to be closed and stuff like that. Another tool that I'm really impressed with is this surface profile. Basically, I just draw a freehand polyline on the map. It shows me the surface elevation for the area under my map. So in a hurricane, I'd need to be concerned with, what's near sea level. That's basically my demo. This is my entry for the ESRI 2010 Mashup Challenge. Hope you like it. Thank you.